everybody. We got a flat stage today. Hopefully I can make it to the finish and get a decent result with the sprint. I did see David Lewis. Looks like Mike Hardy is here. Adam Dawson. Steve Jukes. I mean, oh, Carvacho's here too. So, yeah. Any top 10 would be a really good result. Is that Paris? Alright. Okay, so yeah, top 10 would definitely be a really good result today. my Carvacho going. I'm gonna let Jesse go. SISU will chase. Yeah, get a draft. All coming back together. About as efficient as I could have been. Alright, Carvacho's got an 8-second gap. High likelihood that David Lewis will either try to bridge or pull the field. Alright, Harris on the front right now. Maybe Lewis will launch. If Moose goes alone, I stay. Follow Jesse or Adam in this area. Alright, I gotta keep an eye out here. we go. I see Lewis moving up. Watch Carvacho. Nothing yet. Keeping an eye on Lewis and Paris. All right, they're drifting back a little bit. Can't hear you, too. I don't know, maybe upstairs. Go Terrace. Nope. Moving up. Pretty flat from here to the finish. Craig Harris has the biggest kick out of everybody, I think. Mike Hardy too. Hayden Lewis is strong, but I don't think he's a sprinter. He might go long. Carvacho has a very big sprint, I'm pretty sure. Adam Dawson with a big sprint. Field. Probably only a couple guys will try a really long suicide move. Maybe Haycock, maybe Lewis. Carvacho might, even though he has a big sprint. Yeah, Mike, we miss you. Samansky. Yeah, it's probably gonna come down to a bunch sprint here. Stay in the draft and forward. Man, I'm shaking. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, like I said, Mike Hardy, Craig Harris, they had monster sprints. Looked like Craig Harris went way earlier than he normally would, maybe. He was towards the front. Kelso, great job. I was really close to getting David Lewis, but just too strong. Yeah, 7.1 per a minute is pretty close to max effort. I've hit 600 for a minute, maybe twice in my life. I would say reliably on any given day, if I were just doing a 1 minute all out, it would probably be somewhere between this 7 and like 7.6 maybe. I can get pretty close to 8 on most days when I'm fresh. Chris, Rajasha, Mike, thanks for being in the live chat. Yeah, so yesterday I was sprinting through the pack at 450 meters to go, and then I hit the front with like 300 meters to go, and I saw Zan pop out of the pack, and I let up, lost all my momentum, basically lost like 3 spots. I could have had maybe 7. I ended up getting 10th, so I was actually really disappointed. Today, I told myself I'd be in position and not do anything stupid, but I don't know if you noticed it, I actually did let up a tiny bit when I was like maybe 7th or 8th wheel, and I was coming up with speed. Still maybe like 500 meters to go. If I had just carried through, again, I might have been in a better position. Maybe could have gotten 6th or something like that. But yeah, these guys are definitely really good sprinters. I don't know who this FFZ guy is. He was riding the front a good amount during the race. And then, yeah, apparently has a monster sprint. Mike Hardy got him by 0.01. That's a very, very, very close margin. Let's see. Yeah, so if you look, the sad part is there's like a slightly bigger gap here, and then a pretty big gap between Carvacho and Stewart. So I was second to last in that sprinting group, which is a little bit demoralizing, but yeah, it's all good. I said at the start of the race, if I get top 10, it's a decent result. Yeah, Mike, I like sprinting from maybe like 400 to 500 meters to go, only because from like 30 to 60 seconds sprint, I can, that's relatively my strength, I would say. So I've had a lot of sprints where I sprint for like 45 seconds or something like that and get a pretty good result. A lot of times if I sprint from like 300 meters in, I don't have the pop to come around guys, especially like, you know, guys like this that I would never be able to come around if we waited until 300 meters to go. I mean, I still didn't come around them today, and they started sprinting from like 500 to 600 meters. So I guess that doesn't really say anything. Yeah, that is true, Mike. Which is why I was saying if I didn't let up like that small bit around 500 meters, I could have maybe like slid into like fifth wheel or 4th wheel. Like I just didn't want to hit the front maybe 2 wheels with 500 meters to go. That would have been a death. But yeah. Yeah, but really hard to know. It's like, you know, sometimes you get a really good draft, and then from where I was, like, you know, with the wattage that I had, maybe I could come around to 5th, you know, but it's yeah, it's tough. Man, Kelso, great sprint. Love it. I mean, 10.5 for 15 seconds at the end of that 1 minute effort is pretty good. Yeah, you're right, Chris. I mean, that's ideally what you want to do, but only guys like Like for instance, if Craig Harris was back there, he could have probably done that. He's got the wattage to do that. Mike Hardy definitely has a really big sprint. I've seen guys like Richard Wilson do it, but again, they're like 14 watt plus per kilo sprint guys. Yeah. Gotta load my dual. Yeah, Mike, you could probably definitely lose some power there. But sprinting indoor and outdoor is definitely different too. In my opinion, I'm a much better sprinter outdoor. I don't have like a gigantic top like I can do on a really good day when I'm trained. Maybe like 1250 for 5 seconds or something like that. I can hold, let's see, outdoor sprint I can do, what can I do? 1100 for 20 seconds I think, which is like probably a relative strength of mine. I can do 1000 for 30. And then after like 30-40 seconds of like all out sprinting, I just goes way down. Oh wow, Mike, you hit 15 plus? I've never done that. I think I've hit maybe indoor, maybe like 13, 12 or 13 is like my max. Yeah. This was a fun race today. It wasn't like all out or anything like that, which just meant that the sprint was going to be even harder. But yeah, fun to sprint against these guys who are clearly on another level. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, 1000 for 30 is like on like my absolute best. I would say reliably maybe like 900 for 30 seconds is what I can do outdoor. I can probably do that on pretty much any day, as long as I'm not like super fatigued. Let's see. Oh geez, 1000 is 14.3 for you, Mike? I didn't realize you were that light. Yeah, so that's different. Let's see, 1000 for me would be, let's see. Oh, actually, it is around 14. Yeah. I didn't realize that was 14 watts per kilo. Thanks, Sebastian. Sebastian, I thought you were actually going to try to roll off the front, you know, late. because I know you got really big power all around. Really hard to risk getting a good result in a sprint against those guys. If I had your power profile, I probably would have gone earlier. I weigh 70 kilos, Mike. Let's see. Let's crop this. Are pretty on point. Everything within 2%-ish. I mean, the 5 to 15 second is always going to be a little bit wonky at times. Not a huge difference though. Yeah, there were a lot of guys that were sprinting from that group that finished a good number of seconds behind. Let's see. Yay, I win in the heart rate again. 198 max, which is like 3 lower than my max these days. 6 months ago, before I got sick, I was at like 207 max. This Procopio guy beat me in the average heart rate department. That's probably because he was sitting on the front for a lot. You know what? He was the one that was sitting on the front. Let's see. I did 10.3. Yeah, see? Greg Harris, 12.5. These guys up here, 12. Yeah. Ooh. Kelso almost hit 12. He's got a really good kick. Nice. I'm happy he got 5th. Mike. I'm 43 years old right now. Yeah, I mean, let's see, from 2021, when I started really tracking my heart rate, to just the beginning of this year, so the past like basically 5 years or so, my max heart rate was always like 205 to 207. I hit 208, 209 like once or twice. Yeah. Is the worst when I would like hit 200 plus in the middle of a race, doing an all-out effort up the hill, and then I'd have to try to come back down and ride in the pack. Bring my heart rate under 190. It's like 190, 192 or so used to be my threshold heart rate. I've done something like 195 for over 20 minutes before. Indoor and outdoor both. Yeah, Sebastian, you had the power. I mean, it seemed maybe you were just too far forward. Or it was just, yeah. I mean, that could have just been momentum too. Momentum is a huge, huge player in Zwift. Yeah, I would say mid 180s is like a normal max heart rate for 40-ish year olds, like 30 to 40 year olds. Like 190 something would be considered high for our age. Thanks for being in the chat. This is fun to chat. I'm pretty chatty in general. Let's see. Where are these guys? Alright. Fine. Oh. Yeah, I've always wondered why my heart rate is so high. Because obviously at the end of a race when I'm dying, it's like when it used to be like 207. Like obviously I couldn't move really. And I just kind of like hunch over my bike. But I've never really felt any like heart pain, chest pain or anything like that. Which, I mean, I feel probably just means that's just how I am. Some people suggest that I go see a doctor or something like that for that, but I've never really felt the need to. I type quickly because I use a laptop. Using a laptop is probably the quickest way. Yeah, if you saw me, Mike, at the end of that race, I was actually kind of like shaking a little bit. I was really giving it everything for the last, like, especially the last 30 seconds or so. Yeah, man, Zwift racing is too fun. I might need to change my cassette on this trainer, because every once in a while my chain skips. But I'm using my outdoor race bike here, and I have sprint shifters. So when I get into the drops, it's nice that I can just shift with the sprint shifters. Yeah, I actually have 3 chains, Mike, that I wax. So I'll do a rotation, like I'll wax all 3, and then I'll put 1 on, use that for, I don't know, depending on what it feels like, really. I'll usually go maybe like a week or 2 on 1 chain, and then switch to the next one, and then when it's time to wax them again, I'll wax again. You need one of these buckets, Mike. This. I have Relentless stickers on here. This one is like really durable plastic. My family eats a ton of kimchi. So the kimchi comes in buckets like this. We go through like one of these like every week. So I have like a whole stack. I've thrown away stacks that were like taller than me of these. But yeah. It's really nice, you know. After I use it, just dump out all the tissue, wash it out with some Dawn soap, and it's ready to go the next day. Yeah, blowing your nose in here too, Chris. It'll catch everything. I'm telling you, this is like my number one equipment for indoor cycling. Alright, I'm gonna have to start updating the timestamps on my YouTube video. Sell it as merch. that's a good idea. Selling these buckets. Yeah, considering how many I have after eating all the kimchi. Just sell them. I can use like acrylic markers and draw like a design on the outside. That way it's not see-through. And then, yeah, that'd be actually pretty sweet. Adam Dawson's in the chat. That was a really great sprint you had today, Adam. I mean, Mike Hardy had all the momentum. He's got the watts. So, unfortunately, it looked like he came around you at the end. But yeah, that's a great result. I would say top 5 in that field is like pretty amazing. Kimchi's the best, Mike. I was surprised. We were talking about kimchi and like everyone in the US and whoever knew about it. And then there's this one Italian guy named Lorenzo in the chat. When I first mentioned it, he's like, kimchi? What's kimchi? And I was like, what? How do you not know what kimchi is? But yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of people in the world who don't know about kimchi. That's an awesome PR though. Adam Dawson. 1 minute PR. Oh dude, the kimchi stew. It's called KIMCHI. Dude, my kids will eat that every day, all day. I would too. My wife would also. It's so good. I mean, one of my daughters is addicted to Spam, so we have to chop up Spam and put it in there. If you've never put Spam in there, dude, you're missing out. My daughter who loves Spam heard that, and she just came around the corner and she was like, oh, Steve Jukes. Everybody's here.
Ride on.
You're afraid of spam? Like, why are you afraid of spam? Are you talking about like email spam? I don't like email spam either. But like the canned meat spam, it's just like too good to pass up. All that sodium. I mean, we do get the one that's like 25% less sodium, but even still, nice and salty. Okay. If you're trying to eat healthy, then yeah, don't eat spam. I see you got gapped at that little hitch. Yeah, I had pedaled enough to kind of like get sucked up into like the top 10 wheels. And then when everyone launched with like 500 meters to go, I just had to push it. And I was able to stay in the draft for the most part. I just couldn't come around anybody. At one point it looked like I was gonna come by like 2 or 3 guys, but yeah, you'll get a lot of sodium through soy sauce, Mike. Soy sauce is great. Hi, Tino. I'll be up soon. Six different soy sauces. Do you really need that much? I know there are like maybe 2 or 3 different types of soy sauces that we use. One for like soups, one more for like sushi / California roll type stuff, and then one that I would just use for like dumplings and stuff. But I didn't even know there were 6 different ones.
Right on.
They have a mushroom soy sauce? What in the world? I don't like mushrooms, so I would never even try it, but mushroom soy sauce? Yeah, but Adam, if I could do 14 plus watts per kilo, I would look like a master too, with timing. Nah, he's really good at timing those sprints, and he has the watts to do it, so I mean, he knows himself pretty well.
Right on.
You know what the thing is, Mike? I don't really go to the Asian aisle all that much because I go to the Asian market. But yeah, in terms of soy sauces though, like, I already know what I like. So if I'm going to the store, like, I know exactly where everything is, and all I have to do is just pick that out. And then I'll just come back without even looking at the other stuff. Unless I was like specifically looking for something else. Yeah, rice with soy sauce is great. If that mushroom flavored soy sauce is that good, I might have to get it because my wife loves mushroom. But you said it doesn't even taste like mushrooms, so I wonder what the secret is. Could I just take mushrooms, chop them up, and like just let it sit in regular soy sauce for like a week? And then just pour out the soy sauce and see if it tastes the same. Have you ever tried that? Oh, Korean pears are amazing. I love them. They're actually quite expensive, I think. If you've never tried the white peaches, if you're not allergic to peach, I'm allergic to peach now. Which is like probably one of the saddest things I'm allergic to. Because the white peaches that I would get from like in Korea, they're so good. Like amazingly good. if you love peaches, look for the white peaches at the Asian market. When they're properly ripe, like soft, so good. I mean, they're probably even still good when they're like unripened and harder, but I live in Northern Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C.
Right on.
Yeah. Mike, are you from Western Canada? Maybe? I've heard a couple of people say they're from Western Canada. I don't know if you were one of them. Oh, just south of Cincinnati. Okay, cool. Alright. Thanks for the chat, Mike. Feel free to stop by tomorrow if you're not racing. We'll chat again. Oh, from Baltimore? Like Baltimore or like outside Baltimore? They're two very different things. Okay, west of Baltimore. I didn't realize there was a time before it went downhill, but yeah. All right, good chatting, Mike. I actually don't know if you raced already today, but if you didn't, good luck. All right, let's get out of here. Wow, 1800s. Okay, I didn't know you were talking about that long ago. All right, good luck, slot 3, baby.